welcome to the podcast. My name is Reiji Nishikawa, and I'm a new G10 and a class of 2023. And today we are joined with Mr. Taymour, who is a passionate humanities and theory of knowledge teacher. And you're a new teacher, right? So can you like briefly introduce yourself or something?
Yes, as Reggie said, I am teaching humanities and theory of knowledge at ISAK. My passions in these subjects stem from this idea of discovering truth and trying to synthesize all people's perspectives to come up with some kind of objectivity in our world. And I think theory of knowledge and humanities are the excellent subjects to do so. And in addition to that, ISAC provides the best community to explore and discover this truth because we have all these different perspectives coming from all over the world, as well as in a place like Japan, where not only the environment invites you to consider different perspectives, but it also fosters a nice, hospitable, cultural community.
So why did you choose to become a humanities or theory of knowledge teacher? And I feel like they're both two like really similar
Yeah,
categories. Yeah.
they both want you to look at different ideas and different perspectives from a range of disciplines, but it's also because society has this huge volume of that information. And when we're encountering this massive volume of information, we need to know how to handle that information. We need to have the right tools to filter that information, analyze it, and then later turn it into a way to tell other people about it, because you don't want to mislead people. You want the information that you tell people to come through a series of analysis. And over the years, many historians will say this, many humanitarians will say this, but there's been a lack of it, and there's always a need to grow from it. And so, picking theory of knowledge and teaching humanities, I believe, are the best tools to learn in preparation for all this information to handle, communicate, and be a little bit part of our own identities.
Yeah. So, like me, you're a new student, a new teacher at Isaac, and do you think there's something unique about this school, and there's something like different,
It's
special with the school?
precisely the feeling of being also a student at ISAC that makes it very unique. Because when we're coming here as teachers, we are very surprised by how much we are learning from the students, as much as we're learning, as much as we're teaching the students. So, what makes ISAC again this great hospitable community for all these perspectives is because teachers don't know everything. And this place seems to be the perfect situation of learning new stories, new ideas, and then later making that inform us how we design our lessons and teach it back to the students that maybe missed out on that story or have are also new themselves coming in.
Okay. So, moving on to a more deeper dive of your leadership, like essential questions, I guess.
Mhm.
So, you have experience teaching most arguably like two most important subjects, humanities and TOK. And what do you value the most about teaching other people of your knowledge of TOK and humanities?
When you do have those tools, it's a responsibility of how you use those tools. And the most important objective is knowing how to converse with somebody, how to have a dialogue with someone. So, the most important feature that I hope students take away from those subjects, and especially to equip them to become leaders themselves, is knowing simply how to start a conversation, how to inquire the right way, how to talk to all the people involved, and make sure it keeps people in a peaceful state, in a sustainable way, so that we can foster a better change for that. So the most important thing is dialogue, and it's harder to accomplish than people think.
Mhm. So it might be hard to answer this question because you've only been here for like 6 months. But do you think you have expressed some kind of leadership within the community? And if so, how?
A lot of that has been again from inspiration from you guys, the students themselves, seeing your commitment and passion in your leading with others and in your services action has inspired me to think about what I could do outside of the school. And I look into programs that I would like to use my vacation times for or my personal development for, so that I can not only bring it back to the school, but also learn a little bit more about myself and contribute to the society that I'm living in. So if there's any place of leadership that I've expressed, it's only been a reflection and a mirror to the passions that the students have done over here. And that's only a testament to how much of a deep dive that you guys take into these projects.
Okay, I see. So you come from different country, a different environment, I'm guessing. So what do you think? And you've been here for like around 6 months, which is like still short, but then you can still tell us what you think is lacking about this community and what can like what as a G10 we can do to help
Mhm.
like fix it.
I come from Amman, Jordan, and what people love to do in Amman, Jordan is constantly talk. I mean, that's a lot of that inspiration that put me forward to developing this project of mine of trying to foster dialogue, is because sometimes I don't think people are talking in the right way. So, but what I have taken from my country is that people do like to talk. They talk constantly, and maybe when I come back to ISAK over here, whether it be in some classes here or there or some talks organized by the students, not everyone is still confident enough to share their perspective. And I kind of want to install that kind of energy in all the students so that they're never afraid to talk. And talking is the most essential point. We hear a different idea, a different perspective. So if there's still something that I wouldn't say is lacking, but still in need of development, especially for the newcomers coming in, it's you guys don't talk enough.
So I want to thank Mr. Taymour for coming and being in an interview with me, and as a whole, and like representing the whole G10, I would like to thank you for contributing to our interviews. Any last
Thank you.
comments?
Thank
Yeah.
you very much for inviting me over. What I really like to see is just again how our environments grow from everyone coming in and contributing a little bit about their own backgrounds, but the new ideas that they learn as we continue to live here.